Hello friends! This month has been a magical explosion of ideas, opportunities and deadlines for me. I've signed a contract with my first stockist and will now be selling my art in a shop in Melbourne. I am so excited. I also delved into more personal art and I'm planning a lot of new projects. I spent my month making candles, buttons, stickers, so there are plenty new goodies in the shop already. I also reflected on immersing myself in taking time with each drawing or painting I'm working on and the reason why it's so important. It's been so freezing this month. We are halfway through winter and I am anxiously waiting for it to end. The cold days are pushing me further into the covers of my warm bed every morning. It is so hard to motivate myself to do things during winter. I want nothing more than to tackle all the ideas and tasks in my head, but my warm bed is so alluring. Thankfully, I still got so much done despite the cold. I hope you enjoy watching. I certainly enjoy sharing all of this with you. My husband and I have been cozying up to the fireplace this winter. I'm glad we're halfway through this season, but I'm desperately waiting for it to get warmer. You may have thought the cats would end last month, but alas, they did not. After all, cats do have 9 lives. They tend to stick around for a while. I hadn't yet fulfilled my desire to draw a nice round cat. These drawings just wouldn't be complete without it. I sketched this goofball during my live streams. If you watched my vlog for last month, you'll know that I purchased a button maker. I started testing out some designs today. Of course, as always, I let Antoine Louis, my Cricut machine, do all the hard work. The button machine did come with its own pair of manual cutters, but this is so much easier, especially if you're doing them in bulk like I am. I'm preparing to sell some of these at my stockist incubator in Melbourne. Antoine Louis always starts off by measuring the marks on the cutting paper. I think I've only ever had alignment issues once with this machine. This part is the cutting step. It goes by so fast. I love this step so much. I put each button into its mold with a plastic sheet over the design and out pops a button. I have to make sure to press down fully so it wraps the button properly. The second press fits the button pin to the button itself. I I really enjoyed making these myself. There is something so beautiful about the handmade process of anything. I feel like there is love and passion that is lost when you remove yourself from the process. The next step was to design custom backing boards for the badges. I put a lot of research into this step. I wanted a size that would suit both my smaller badges as well as the larger ones. I wanted the design of my logo and the title of the badges to fit above where the badges would be pinned. I also wanted the packaging to be able to hang as well as be displayed propped up. I found suitable plastic sleeves with holes in them and designed these backing boards to fit inside. I am so grateful for Antoine Louis, my cricket machine. Without him, I'd never be able to make all these holes so precisely. Here's an example of the finished badges, all packed up in both sizes. My cat drawings didn't feel complete without a cozy yawning cat. I came up with this little guy, stretching after his comfy nap. The best part about cats is they live on their own terms. No rules, no time, just catting. I think this little guy has nailed that. Now that I've got all the drawings done for the cat stickers, I'll be painting them next. Last month I did an art trade with Marcy, so I shipped off some of my prints back to her. I ship out all of my prints in a plastic sleeve and added backing board where extra strength is needed. My printer did such an amazing job on these. You can buy all these prints from my shop. I also added framing options, so if you buy prints from my store, you can now choose to have it shipped to you framed as an added option. I went for a short hike one afternoon this month. It was so cold, but the view was gorgeous. This month's artist of inspiration is Jenny Fontana, who goes by the name Morbid Merry-Go-Round. I recently came across her artwork on Instagram and immediately fell in love with her little bat painting. My husband and I bought a print from her that very week. Let's unbox the prints we ordered, as well as some extra ones she so kindly gifted to us. Let's start with business card. Here we have beautiful, beautiful puppy dog and a lovely floral background on Jenny's business card, as well as some contact information on the back. Very cool, guys, very cool. First things first, the stickers, guys. We have this adorable half sheep, half cat. Super cute, super fluffy. So adorable. And then we have this little guy with a crown. So adorable, guys. We have two little ghost cats, guys. Two little ghost cats. We have this pug. This beautiful pug in a coffin-shaped sticker. I just love those flowers. Those flowers are so beautiful, guys. And then we have this little one. This one reminds me of the Edward Scissorhands movie. So cool, guys, so cool. So, the first print I ordered, guys, obviously, it is this little bat. I fell in love with this little print, guys. That is so cute. So, so cute. I'll take it out of the sleeve so we can see it a little bit better. I just thought this was so, so cute, guys. So, so cute. This is actually really cool. We've got like a super thick backing board. Have a look at that, guys. That is so cute. I just fell in love with this little guy. He is the absolute cutest. And I've got this one. I'll open this one up as well so we can see a little bit better. Gotta see those prints, guys. Gotta see them real nice and clear. Also nice thick backing board. Look at these two guys. They look like such good friends. I just love them. They're so, so sweet. And then this is the one that Jenny gifted us as an additional print. I'm so grateful. It is, I actually wanted this one specifically. So I do think it goes so well with the other prints, guys. It's a super cute deer. I just love the colours in this one. All of these prints, guys, the colours are absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing, guys. Look at them. I'm just really inspired by the creatures she draws and the amount of personality she packs into their faces. Her artwork is so full of joy and melancholy. It's amazing. I started working on some candle labels this month, so I set Lady Gutenberg to work. Here she is printing off the first of the candle labels. I measured everything beforehand and I was really happy with how they turned out. I was so excited to see the labels come together. Here's my candle, Bunnycorn Farts. It smells like water lily and lotus flowers. Next, we have Abigail's grave. This one has a fragrance of vanilla and jasmine, just like the flowers on Abigail's grave. My favourite of them all is Rat's Delight. It has a salted caramel scent. And lastly, we have Mermaid's Tears. This one smells like coconut and lime, just like the beaches where the mermaids reside. So what's new in the shop, you ask? The long-awaited candles are now up in my shop. That's right, you can now get candles in 4 different fragrances. Mermaid Tears, Abigail's Grave, Bunnycorn Farts, and Rat's Delight. I've also added badges to my shop so you can grab one of those while you're at it. Last month I added greeting cards, stickers, notebooks of Abigail's Grave, and mousepad designs of my March of the Undead artwork. In the next few months, I'm hoping to start working on jewelry, brooches, ruler accessories, as well as pencil cases, so stay tuned. My husband was working late one evening, so I decided to join him in support. I sketched this forest fairy blowing a dandelion. I had so much fun with this drawing. I really got lost in it. I recently created this pencil case design of my March of the Undead watercolour artwork. I really love how it turned out. These are now available in my shop. I've been feeling so overwhelmed by all the opportunities available to me recently. I have such a burst of ideas both for my art and my store that I cannot seem to fulfill anything to my satisfaction. I am slowly learning to be satisfied with this. My little soul is trapped in this body and time and can only work with what it's got. It'll have to make do. I'm learning to find peace in the anticipation of pursuing a creation rather than completing it. It made me think of the quote by Edgar Allan Poe, and so being young and dipped in folly, I fell in love with melancholy. Perhaps as artists, we are doomed to this folly. We're constantly torn between the pursuit of creation at the cost of missing the experience of it. Perhaps we're in love with melancholy. Do you usually deal with art overwhelm or art block? What is your approach to dealing with it? Let me know in the comments. If you'd like to keep up with me through daily vlogs, I share even more behind the scenes content through Patreon. You will also receive a monthly postcard from me or other merch throughout the year, depending on what tier you pledge to. This month I added more progress on my story of Poogie and Phoebe, with a new sketch of Phoebe teaching her plushies and Poogie in a pretend classroom. I also added an exclusive speed process video of me working on the sketch. If you'd like to check it out, visit my Patreon. I've been working on a sticker sheet of my story about Phoebe and Poogie, the little witch and her piglet familiar. It's a story I'm working on Patreon about friendship. Phoebe the Little Witch is a peculiar personality who finds it hard to fit in. When she first meets Poogie, she finds it hard to accept his clumsiness and other quirks. However, she soon comes to love Poogie and accepts him for who he is. You can read about the full story on my Patreon. I also created various vinyl stickers this month. They are stronger than my sticker sheets and can be used to decorate bottles, iPads, laptops, or other accessories. I have various designs to choose from in my shop. There should be a creature among them to express your style. Each sticker is handmade and packed from my studio. They each have their own story about them, as they all come from one of my paintings. Where do you like using stickers? What do you decorate with them? Let me know in the comments. I feel like my main reflection this month has been on reminding myself of the purpose of art. As artists, we can become quite rushed due to all our obligations, but that kind of defeats the purpose. Art is supposed to be enjoyed in its own time with no limitations. Art needs to be immersed in fully for however long it demands. If the imagination is not allowed this lingering, I feel as if it reduces the artwork to a mere pretty picture. I've been trying to allow myself to linger more on my art this month. I let myself be patient throughout a drawing or painting. I take time exploring the story. I follow its lead. I let myself drift off into its journey. If you'd like to buy some of my prints, apparel, home decor items, or stationery, please check out my store. I ship out all prints, stickers, and badge pins straight from my studio. If you're looking for a gift for that weird and special someone, buying from an artist is a great way to get them something unique. If there is something you'd like to see more of in my shop, please let me know in the comments. I'm always looking for feedback. I can't thank you all enough for supporting me through purchasing from my store. It helps me keep this whole imaginary world going. Thank you all for following me on my creative journey. If you would like to support me, please check out my store, subscribe to my Twitch channel, or pledge to me on Patreon. I want to thank my patrons for sponsoring this video and allowing me time to spend on creative projects like these. Now I'll put a spell on you all to go make greatness with your art. Go be amazing.